Abusia arrɛst Yaokumi oye NPP parliamentary candidate anase na oye NPP parliamentary candidate ewo last year election no mu no ne ho asem ababonten na eya asem ben ya me bebo video no akyerewo arrɛst Yaokumi asem aba ne se Koforidua High Court order say Mayen swearing in and sign because there was some disagreement a course between NPP and NDC and one potable NPP and NDC ni na say mo kan say arena ya to about Eastern region na dia ba en crime national capital abe declare entina wo munti ase NDC ni nti asenti or say any major reason nti a or the Asem no court because ye to aban e Eastern region ena ye see mentimi ho ase bi ase enti ye de ba enkran say himfa police station no himfa police headquarters so e ba be colleti wo ho kan ye e bo aban wo ho nti NDC ni hu ni say asisi no e the Asem no ye de kokopie mu wo court na court so the injunction atoso ye ntwen na arrɛst Yaokumi asori abu court mra so akot na parliament say onu na eye akwatia MP na court na order say yanchi na nimanimu ya nkotum because wabu Ghana emra so ana wabu court na mra so na NBC fo anam sifo wo court ho omun semni yantie details omudi aba ye wi a ye bedi nkomo pi.
You would recall that sometime last week we moved an application to have arrɛst Yaokumi convicted and sentenced to prison for his willful disobedience to the orders of a court of competent jurisdiction, that's the High Court of the Republic of Ghana. You would also recall that this case has been on since the 31st of December 2024. And the case essentially has been that arrɛst Yaokumi, that's our case, that he was not validly elected. We followed up with a motion for interim injunction, which motion was granted for 10 days. Now, on the day that the arrɛst Yaokumi was served with the said order, he filed an application to have it set aside. Now, the court heard the application and on the 6th of January 2025 dismissed it, and thereby insisting that he should not hold himself out as the member of parliament elect. He willfully disobeyed the orders of the court and went straight to parliament and availed himself for him to be sworn in as member of parliament. And he has since then been calling himself out as the member of parliament. We are a country of rules. We decided then to petition the court as pursuant and consistent with the rules of court, which is under 50 of CI 47, that he had willfully disobeyed the orders of the court. Now the case was moved, the motion was moved, and it was slated for today for ruling. Today the court, you would notice, you were all in court, that before the court gave his ruling, lawyer Gary Nimakun was on his feet and wanted to be heard, that he had filed some processes and thereby sought to stay the hands of the court from delivering his ruling. The court said, I don't recognize you. And I must say this, it is a bit shocking. And we lawyers don't usually critique one another or each other. I mean, because we have been trained not to. But I'm a bit surprised that Mr. Gary Nimakun would rise in open court in a contempt case, which we all know, we've all been trained and are aware that contempt proceedings are different from, because the standard of proof is even different. It has a different case number. And so what an arrest should have done was to either file an appearance or bring his lawyer to file an appearance. An appearance is done, it's a document that you need to file. Or because it's a quasi-criminal matter, like anybody who has gone to steal a sheep or a fowl, you have to be present in court to purge yourself of the contempt. You don't send a lawyer who has filed nothing. And you would recall that since the inception of this case, Mr. Gary Nimakun has always been coming to court, and he hasn't even filed an appearance consistent with Order 9 of CI 47. And this is serious, but we are waiting, and we will meet him at the Supreme Court. That's a different matter. But you see, today, the court said that I don't recognize you. because you are not the contempt, no, you are not an Yaokumi, and you haven't filed anything in this case. So who are you in the matter? So the court said, I won't even record you. And so that is why that arbitration happened, and then Gary had to be in his seat for the court to proceed. Now the ruling happened, and the court essentially saying that indeed all the ingredients in all the authorities he listed proved that he willfully disobeyed the orders of the court, and that irrespective of your opinion about an order of a court, it doesn't give you the license to disobey it.
And Ghana, for you see, this is the explanation coming from a NDC side, no. My free mind video business, yeah, free mind is a Ghana she, and Asem kitwa, so who can win you? Chroma has she no. What's it? Sometimes we hear video be an amiss sweaty. Chroma has she no. Ghana, yes, she. At the same time, so no, oh, you see, I'm telling you, free mind, tell them. Tamana ye kasa Asem with Tamana NPP for power. Must say, oh, and this for your propaganda. Free mind and kasa, oh, dear dance ye cannot credit your own. Economy and another no bow me a jama yedi. Usi sans can echo, a chromatic call. So we will beat to them, free mind, so we will beat to them, I wouldn't ma. Over Kazani Pani, I'm telling you. You may be thinking, say, Nipano or Bolcrono, and so not a real. Sana, a unity, who is Canasa. And easy, crap. And now, Cano, sometimes or more much less than 2,000, no. Some for how do they survive? And your question, Cassia. Chairman free mind, me judge, bro. Baby, I'm judge. Now, say, what ye Asema MDC for ye kanya? It means that arrɛst Yaokumi at this respective court, no. And say I catch them say NPP for no constitution no, baby a favor or muno. And on the adjuma. Baby a constitution in favor of Monfanya Juma. Court it would to me chen. Say no matter who you are, the moment yedi was a member court, you are under the court. You wait for the order. Meboa. And the way MP elect now we the Asem na court. Now say court is say Kenya. Now we say who from MP a what na parliament. How does it make sense? How does it make sense? And say ya order say yan konkochino because we boom ran so. Court say Kenya ndi Asem we what na parliament for what? And say, yeah, any feedback, any information, I will bring it to you.